Good morning, everybody. So we're going to start off with removing the oil drain plug. We break it open with our torque wrench, and then we moved over to our little Husky impact driver to finish taking the plug out the rest of the way. I like to do that, and I usually keep my my socket on the torque wrench, and I'll use a different socket. Just saves me time in the end. We're using little oil pliers or oil filter pliers. We're taking off the old oil filter. Make sure you guys wear gloves. I am not in this video just because I ran out of gloves. I did move the oil drain pan closer so that I can, as soon as I take this out, I just put it right in the pan. And then what we're looking for right now is I'm trying to make sure there's no rust, no debris. I see something that I don't know what it is inside this whole area. I'm spraying it down, and I look closer here in a second, and it's just a little paint marker from the factory. But it's clear enough that it's going to get a good seal for the gasket. And then right here we have the most controversial part of an oil change. Do you pre-fill your oil filters? Some factory people say, yeah, 100% you have to. Some mechanics say, no, you don't have to. I fill them about halfway just to make sure the top gasket is covered with oil. And then again, you got to make sure that gasket from the old oil filter comes off, because if you double gasket these, that's a really quick way to kill your engine. And then we're going to go back to the oil drain plug now that the oil filter's on, and we're going to torque this down to factory specifications. It's not very high. Just make sure for your vehicle you find out what that is, and get that tightened down. Right here, I'm just trying to tighten down the oil filter just a little bit more, but that 1-inch nut on the end of that oil filter for that K&N puts on, it's tapered, so the socket's just slipping off. And then here we are. We're just topping off oil. This vehicle takes 7 quarts of oil. So I got 2 1-quarts and then a 5-quart. And then once you're done, you start it up. The only thing I see is the oil pressure on the top right here is just way too high. So we're going to address that. So thank you guys for tuning in. And as always, have a good morning.